Okay, so guys, in this video, first thing I want to do is kind of explain what this game is and show you a bit of the code if you're interested. If you're not interested, you can just skip the parts about code. Most of this video is about code, so if you're not interested, feel free to watch something else. So, let's start with the game itself. Pretty basic right now. We open the panel. I know, looks ugly as hell. We will make it a lot prettier later. And yes, I am using AI to help me code because I don't remember all the syntax. I don't think anybody that is not like 60 years old codes without AI anymore. I don't code solely with AI, but I use it to help me. So we have this rock. We break rock. Rocks are with 2 clicks, and the iron is 5 clicks. In the inventory, we see how many we've broken, and this actually persists. If I close it, I made it a separate file. And we have the crafter with the 1 upgrade right now that doubles all resources we get. It costs 5 iron and 20 rock. We need to see if we have sufficient. We do not. So we'll mine a bit. I intentionally put a gap between them spawning so that, first of all, you can see that something changed. And second of all, for another upgrade to be made, which I think that's what I want to do today, we need that, and we buy this. Now you see currently we're on 0 rock, and now if we do 1, 2 rock, because we bought the double resources upgrade. This is the entire game until now, and now let's talk about the code real quick. So we import random and tinketer. This is the width and height, rock texture, iron texture from the textures file. This is scaling it down. This is times between spawning. I don't know how to call it. So HP is how many times I need to click each rock. These are a few starter variables for stuff that I'll use later inside functions. Multi is how much is the base multiple of how many I get per resource, and what the upgrade in this file was with all the upgrades. Right now it's just with 1, but it started getting a bit crowded here. So this is a library of all the material textures, library of each of their HPs, chance of spawning, and how much I have of them. This is a weighted choosing system that takes the chances from here and chooses the material we're using. This is the upgrade by double resources that just kind of calls this. Wait, what? I think I need to fix this. I'm not sure this is working. Okay, yeah, right. So open the crafter, make a whole new thing, call it crafting. A close crafter, start by saving inventory, and then a close game. The canvas pack, canvas create text button, place button create text for cost. Open inventory, pretty much the same thing. Load inventory. This is not the same inventory. This is actually the inventory variable that we have right here. What it does, it just reads this file and just puts it into the variable. We have save inventory. That happens, you saw over there, when practically anything dies. Anything that can change the inventory dies. That just saves back into the file. Close game. This is the base close game. Actually, it's not the base close game. It's just a function that takes any one of the screens and kills it after saving inventory. The new material function just grabs a bunch of stuff and randomly chooses the next material and changes all the other stuff. Break rock is what happens when you click the rock. Waiting for spawn is just if it's waiting. Yeah, if it's, I don't know why I added that. Anyway, oh yeah, because instead I did that the other way. Anyway, never mind, sorry. Add 1 to the current material times multi, item calling of it hidden, blah 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 blah. And this calls a new material after a while. This is main, opens the main screen with the title, the buttons, the sprite. That's pretty much it. This is the upgrade function. We have checking flags because we want everything to be only bought once or multiple times perhaps. Save flags, check flags. This is the function double resources. This was only for checking certain things. It shows chooses inventories if not check flag. It not only prints success, it one-ups multi, takes down the inventory, adds the flag, saves flags. Otherwise it says fails. I'll obviously take that off. So this is flags. DR is short for double resources. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So now I want to work on the second upgrade, which will be the time thing. So it should be relatively simple. We go to Open Crafter. We take all of this, practically. A lot of coding is just copy paste. Copy paste. Just now it's not called the DR button. We'll call it time reduction button. So TR button. TR canvas create text. It reduces time between spawns. You must excuse my spelling. I have not ADHD. I also have ADHD. I have dyslexia, which makes it that I just cannot spell. To save my life. 200, 250. How much do you think this should cost? That is supposed to be first. I said about 30 iron, 50 rock. I want to add other materials. Maybe this will change. We'll see. Let's see how it looks. Pretty nice. Reduce time between spawns, blah, 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 blah. Awesome. We need to close that too. Now, it can't just call the same function. So what we'll do is make a new function. Reduce time. It will get rock timeout. That's it this time. Then right, we also need the inventory because again we need these two, and then if rock larger than or equal to 50 and iron larger than or equal to 30 and not check flag TR, then we can rock time out. I was planning on doing a -100. Thank you though. The iron and flag append flag. So pretty simple. I tried to make a system where it is pretty simple to make upgrades, but and try to make it more comfortable to add anything. I made it really easy to upgrade, to add materials. You just add the texture, add it to these to these 4 things, and it's done. It's in the game. Then you can do whatever you want with it. So this maybe works. Right, we need to then return rock timeout. Then in main, we go for this, boom, by time reduction. So not multi, rock timeout, and rock timeout equals reduce time rock timeout inventory. Now I already checked this one multiple times, definitely works. Now we just need to see if it works. So we can just simply yeah. How did that get there? I love being a developer. Now if we go here, we don't actually have a way of knowing. We'll start by adding the same thing we did last time, starting with a print success. So, reduce time. Then print not respect success. Wow. So now if we run, that was already running. Alright, because I was running the wrong thing. Crafter, look at this, boom. Did not work. Why? I forgot this command by time reduction. Now will it work? Destroy all flags. Go to crafter, remove these guys a bit. Boom. Reduce time, success. So we can only assume this is faster. Now, if I just for a second remove this to for sure see if it works, not this one, damn it, for sure see if it works, we can just should this be at minus now? Why are you still there? No, no, you're not supposed to be there. Okay, now try crafter. Spam this a couple hundred times. Yeah, and then so we're for sure that it works. Now we want to add that back because we don't want players doing that. And everything is great. So this works. That's most what I wanted to do today. And yeah, I think this is it. Bye.